Welcome back to another episode called Your So-Called Friends. You wear a lot of Calvin Klein, do you?
Do I what?
Wear Calvin Klein.
Uh, nah, I don't. But I know Calvin Klein very well. Shit, I might as well.
Right? I really do like their brand, but I do like how they try to have diversity. One of my favorite peoples, Miss Chica.
Chica.
She's really dope. She's an upcoming, already famous rapper.
For sure.
But I like that, just giving diversity to plus size people. I just love seeing all people of shapes and sizes that are colored that's being on billboards.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But the media and other haters don't really agree.
Man, yeah. Fuck the media.
One of my biggest problems is when we see a person that's like not even obese, but maybe like, I could consider it like healthy or whatever, and people quick to fat shame them and say that they're starting a bad point of view of body positivity, which I don't find that fair because genetically not everybody's meant to be skinny.
For sure. For sure.
And I'm not saying that fat people are healthy or unhealthy, just like not all skinny people are healthy or unhealthy.
Facts.
It's all about genetics, as long as you eat healthy and work out. But when I started working out, I stopped doing it because of losing weight. I took that out of my mind. I work out because it's good for my heart, my cholesterol, and it also helps with depression. Proven fact, it really does help, because when you're burning calories, you're releasing a lot of positive endorsements and
Endorphins, my
endorphins.
I'm like, are we talking endorsement deals right now?
Hey, maybe
No,
that too.
I got you. I got
Sponsor me.
Yes, yes.
But people like Chica and Lizzo, they're so quick to say that they're showing a bad image, which I don't think so. Because why do people have to wait to be skinny to show their beauty?
It is. Man, skinny's, it's like, I don't know, my opinion on the whole thing, skinny a little bit out, like people are just people, it don't matter what size you are. And honestly, like my whole opinion on whether it's Chica, Corla Ray, whoever, at the end of the day, they're happy in their body, they're comfortable with themselves, and that's positive, and so like I said, I say F the media, and what I mean by that is just trying to fit everyone into one same category. Like you can't be a model if you ain't this size or whatever. I mean, like, come on, it's 2023, get over it. Like we ain't set on that no more.
But this is why I speak truth in my Calvins. I've been talking to you a little bit about Andrew Tate. I think I gave you a little bit of taste of his personality.
For sure, indeed.
I know I have friends who support him, who likes him, but I feel like a lot of his points of views are very dangerous, and it gives more of a small dick syndrome of why guys are unable to process their emotions. They'd rather just go to the gym, have sex with a bunch of women, instead of deal with their inner trauma or cowardness, as I would say to him. But yeah, he got arrested, I think, for embezzling, something to do with fraud, and human trafficking. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But this is the people that straight men look up to, with the things that he say. He would say, like, if you're depressed, go to the gym, which I do condone. However, I feel there's nothing wrong with showing your emotions to the right people, such as your family, friends, your religious advisor, or your church. But so many people just bottle this in. That's why men beat on women, because they also built up with anger. They don't know how to express it. They just, let me just go to the gym and screw a bunch of chicks. But I really like when people get their ass handed to them. It was just, I don't know much about this one girl, but she made this one tweet that really destroyed him, and I thought it was hilarious. So, the beginning of the tweet, he was pretty much boasting about all the crap that he has. And then he said, if you would like no more, send me your email. So her tweet was, yes, please, do enlighten me at my small dick energy at getalive.com. And you know what his response was? How dare you? He says, I have 33 cars. My Bugatti AW16 quad turbo, my two Ferraris 812 compromise has 5.6. I don't know what any of this is.
Shit, I don't either, man.
But this is just a
start. Like you got a lot of cars.
But he said, but this is just a start. But he wanted to shut her down by, tweeting a video of him in his robe at the dinner table with his cigar. But how he got caught was pizza delivery. It showed that he was back in the U.S. because with certain laws when they're after you. I think he was out of the country, so I couldn't really touch him. But with the tweet video that he tweeted, it showed of the pizza chain that is U.S. And that's how he got caught. And that's how he got in trouble for that. All because he wanted to flaunt the stuff that he had. If he didn't have to flaunt the stuff he had, he would have still gotten away with it.
Yeah, social media get you caught up for sure. Like, damn shame.
All because he wanted to boast of what he has. Toxic masculinity. And it's really sad though, but I never really liked him. He's kind of like a Kanye West. He's like the white version of Kanye West. Like, is this your guys' man? Do you guys claim him? He says some of the most dumbest, heterosexual, man-toxic things you could ever believe in. And it's really stupid, but most of the time I really think that it's for image, the shock value. Why is it so hard for the media to have regular stuff without the shock value? Everything has to be let me say the most outrageous, the most stupidest crap, so you guys will talk about me or it.
Again, it's the media. It's how everyone wants to perceive everything.
And religion also has the gray area when it comes to religion. Do you believe?
Yeah, but my take on religion in general. So, I feel like spirituality and religion and politics is all the same.
It's under one umbrella.
Yeah, it's just the universe. You feel me? People don't think. Not all people think like that.
Yeah, true. The reason why I brought that up because there's another guy I used to follow, but I kind of unfollowed him. But I don't know if you know Logan Paul.
Yes. Yeah.
There's this clip or interview that was going around. He has his own podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give free shout outs, but you can look it up. But on his podcast, he has him and his friends kind of like this. And I like how there's a group of friends, but with different types of backgrounds. And I feel that we're all different, but we're all the same. We're all the same, but we're all different at the exact same time. So he has a friend, which is my guy crush, George Shenko. And I don't want to say newfound, but he's an open Christian, especially with his Muslim religious background. But now he's like a Christian. And Logan Paul doesn't really believe in religion. And he's pretty much like another Andrew Tate wannabe. And I just hate that he keeps bullying his friend about religion on how stupid it is. But the thing is, everybody has their own opinion.
For sure, for sure.
But my thing is, what kind of friend are you to bash something that he believes in? It's not even like he's shoving it down the throat. He's pretty much saying like, hey, I'm a Christian. This is what I believe in. And it's total opposite for Logan Paul's interview. Point of view, as I was saying. But he just bashed him so hard on it, which I think is totally stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, even as a Christian person, it does get annoying when people shove down their points of views down our throats, you know? That's kind of how I kind of stayed away from religion for so long. But then later on in the future, I found camp and then a covering that really enlightened my point of view of what I see or feel is Christianity and God, because I do believe in God, do believe in Jesus. But I also do believe in medicine. I also do believe in science. But I hate how people always has this black and white when it comes to points of views. Do you find it kind of difficult to be associated or collaborate or friends with someone that's total opposite than you?
No, not at all. Again, like I said, I'm a very spiritual person myself.
Like, what are your points of views?
As far as what?
Religion.
I respect all religions. I think everyone has a right to believe in whatever religion they want to believe in. And, you know, again, there's people out there that don't believe in God, and, you know, that's not me, but, you know, I can respect it. You know, at the end of the day, everyone has the right to their own opinion, and at the end of the day, they got to answer for their own beliefs. You know, it has nothing to do with me and my beliefs, and, you know, at the end of the day, they shouldn't really determine a friendship or your relationship with a person or a relationship with a family member because, you know, they believe in one set of beliefs or one set of religion. Everyone has that freedom to believe what they want to believe. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's not me, you know, so, you know, I'm going to respect whatever you believe in. You know, I'm not going to talk down on you. I'm not going to shove anything down your throat. And, you know, I wish, you know, the world and people in general could be more like, think more like that. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, it goes even back to us talking about, you know, body size and this and that. You know, everyone has their own preference. Everyone is made a certain way, you know, whether it's genetics or whatnot. You know, it shouldn't matter to the next person, especially like, you know, you don't got to go to sleep next to that person. Why the fuck you care what their body look like? You know, like, I mean, if you're living under the same roof with someone and it comes down to religion, I mean, hopefully that's something you talked about before getting together and hooking up or whatnot. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't really matter. Just respect what that person believes in at the end of the day.
Even with politics, because we're best friends and I have the utmost love and respect for you.
For sure.
But we don't see eye to eye when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a bad thing because I love how you have your own opinion.
Exactly.
And I respect that.
Mm-hmm. As I respect yours.
And that's why I feel like our friendship works.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the world would be more like that.
For sure.
But have you ever bumped heads with other people when it comes to like religion or politics?
Oh yeah. I've lost friendships. Like, you know, hey, I voted for Donald Trump, his first term or whatnot, and then some people were like, I lost friends over it. And at the end of the day, you know, it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm still me and I'm who I am. You know, my beliefs are my beliefs. I'm still a great person. I'm still a caring person. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's kind of your loss because you lost a dope ass friend. You know, at the end of the day. As far as religion goes, yeah, a lot of people think spirituality is stupid. So, you know, like, if I tell them I'm spiritual, I mean, yes, I believe in God. I do, but I don't believe in any particular religion, you know, but I do believe in the word. And, you know, some people don't understand that. But at the end of the day, like I said, they got to answer to that, you know. They got to live with their decision and how, you know, they live this time around, you know. So
that is total facts. In my Kiki Palmer's voice, we don't really know what's really going on. We just gotta ride this till the wheels fall off.
Facts. Like at the end of the day, like surround yourself around people that care about you, that love you, that have your best interests, you know. Um, and to me, that's all this world is about, you know. Too many people focus on too many other things in life, like who has the most cars, who has the most chains, you know, who has the most money and all that. But at the end of the day, one day that might not even matter anymore, you know. A dollar might not be worth anything. I mean, if the end of the world was to come today, or even a huge tragedy, at the end of the day, does that matter? You know, like, let's think about it. I mean, so many things that's happened in history to where in a moment money might not mean nothing. I mean, we see it in movies. If the hurricane was to hit today and we're in Florida, God forbid, but you know it does happen, you know, and the water covered us up and shit, you know, and you need food or something, if stores ain't open or something like that, like what's a dollar, you know, like what's a dollar gonna do, like, you know. And I feel like when natural disaster does happen, a lot of people from all different religions and all different backgrounds come together, and it's a fortunate that it takes something like that to happen for people to come together and to set aside their beliefs and their religion or whatever to come together. I feel like it should be like that at all times, you feel me?
Facts. And also, I feel when it comes to the future, one or two things could happen, as in the world can just fall apart and we just start from zero, or it'd be so advanced that we have no choice but to keep up, such as credit is what's most important right now. In the future, that can maybe affect us in presence. Like credit might, people might look at our credit and we might be able to get into clubs or bars because of our credit. If we flick somebody off in traffic, somebody can give us a bad score, and then we go look at a house, they're like, you know, you kind of littered on this day.
I mean, shoot, it's a small world. Like you never know. Like I'll throw an example. You know, one day I was rushing to get to the courthouse. You know, I had a family case matter or whatnot. And I was running late, and you know, this woman was taking her dear sweet time parking, and you know, I kind of honked my horn at her and cussed at her. You know, and then I walk into the courthouse. You know, and sure enough, you know, I had to go into the clerk's office to figure out where I was going, and the lady I cussed out, you know, kind of honked my horn at, was standing right there looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, can you please tell me what courtroom I need to be in? She was just like, having a bad day, aren't you? You know, like stuff like that. Like you never know. Like the world's small. You never know who you dealing with. Shoot, you could be, you know, road rage or something, and next thing you know, like you're in a situation where you're facing that person and they're in authority, you know, to make a decision, like a bank person, if you need a loan or something, and they're like, I don't really fuck with this dude's a dick or something, and then, you know, you didn't mess that up, you know. And so people got to keep that in mind. You never know who you're dealing with, who you're facing, you know. Like, you know, just be genuine, be yourself, like, and if you're an asshole, don't be yourself. But time and place.
There's a time and place. Do you believe in resolutions?
You know, how I feel about resolutions, not necessarily. I'm someone that likes to manifest regularly. And so, I mean, if you want to say it's kind of similar, I don't know why people wait to every New Year's to make up a goal. If you got a goal, you share that goal all year long, and once you achieve that goal, set a new one. But that's really just my take on it, to keep it plain and simple.
I think people, I guess it marks the new beginning. So it's like, okay, I didn't do it this year, so let me do it next year, kind of thing.
I'm sure that's true for a lot. Obviously, that's why they have New Year's resolutions, I guess. But
I know, speaking from personal experience, I stopped making New Year's resolutions, I think about 2 years ago.
okay.
But what I do, I still have goals. Now, I don't consider them a resolution. I consider them goals, which there is a difference.
For sure.
With resolutions, like, I don't always just start on day one. Goals is like, okay, what do I have planned for the year? And I already have ideas, and I have ideas on how I'm gonna make that work this year. and I'm super stoked for it. But I know that once I stop making resolutions, things have been happening. I guess it's the cliche, don't talk about it, be about it.
For
That's like
sure,
the
for
best
sure.
example that I can give when it comes to, because I used to write it down and what I want to do each month, but it just like keep falling off. But when I stopped doing that and start looking at the full picture
Hmm.
and just keep working at it throughout the year, and then it's as soon as it gets done eventually, and then I'm on to something bigger and bigger and bigger, which I'm super stoked for this year, bro.
Yeah, you and me both, man. Big things coming for sure.
We need to get some sponsorships on this, bro.
That's gonna happen
We've been having some dedicated fans,
for sure, for sure.
and we really love our fans, man. We couldn't do this
We
without.
love y'all for real, for real. Cause I know some of our podcasts be long, but I mean, shoot, I know y'all be listening. So
This is gonna be like another test where we just filling the waters. But those who've been there from the beginning, we are super appreciative.
yes, we are.
So how you feeling about this year, bro?
Uh, ooh, I'm a
How
little
you been feeling?
nervous. I'm a little nervous, but you know, like it's a good year. You know, like I totally believe that. You know, last year lost a few more people out of my life, but I know it's for the better. You know, sometimes people just don't align with your goals and your life path and what you're supposed to be doing right now. So everyone that's surrounded around me right now, I know they genuinely care about me. And you know we're working towards our goals, like you know we're getting stuff done, and so shout out to everyone that is still in my life, that's still positive. Shout out to you too, bro, you know, because you've been a huge support for me. And so yeah, man, like I said, a lot of things planned out, a lot of big goals. And you know, shoot, last year we finished college, so we got through full sales. So you know, now it's time to set something else in place. You know, get ready to achieve what we got coming next. So I'm totally pumped for it. You know, I'm positive about it.
We really achieved a lot this year. We both
Ooh.
graduated,
Yes, yes.
and it is our newly friendship. And when we were talking about that earlier, you already know my story. And most of my audience know my past story too. In my past, I was always so. I could be honest. Like I was a needy motherfucker. I was a codependent, needy motherfucker. But as I got older in trials and tribulations,
Mm-hmm.
it feels really good to have a small circle because
Yes.
I'd rather have.
Small's the way.
I'd rather have. I keep saying this, but it's something I stand by. I'd rather have 4 quarters than 10 dimes because I had a lot of pennies around me. And then the people who I have now, I have a genuine love and appreciative of. And
Sure, for sure.
I feel really inspired.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing about a friendship. It's supposed to make you feel not always happy, but inspired to move, to persevere. And that's what my friends really do for me.
Facts.
And I really appreciate that. And I just can't wait for what we have coming up next.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Do you have anything planned? Any sneak peeks or anything?
I got a lot planned. I know my goal that's close to here, starting my nonprofit. I've been talking about it for a while. So yeah, getting that going. You know,
Nonprofit of what?
really just a nonprofit dedicated to helping the homeless, as well as doing a youth music program. As well, and just you know, really just getting involved in the community, just you know, making it a better place. You know, just one step at a time, for real, for real.
Yeah, you've been telling me about that for the longest, and I think it's such a great idea. I feel like we really need that. We really need this.
For sure, for sure.
So reach out to us and give us like ideas, and we're looking for spaces as well in Orlando area, but we travel.
Yep, definitely travel. We got the wheels to get around.
With your nonprofit, anybody has any advice or tips, how can they reach you?
Honestly, social media. My handler name, who is Xander Miles. I'm on that one the most. I got other ones, but yeah, who is Xander Miles? I'm about to change my phone number. I would give it out, but just look me up, Alex Hayton. I'm on LinkedIn. Hayton is Hayton, not Hatin. G. But yes. So, just look me up. You can Google me. I'm going to pop up. Yeah, I got a strong little presence on Google. So
This is why we have social media, so you don't have to give out your number.
yeah, that part too. A lot of weirdos out there.
A lot of weirdos.
A lot of weirdos.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe your princess might come and call or text you. Like, I've heard you on the podcast.
Hey, don't let anything stop you.
Our goal is try to get you a wife this year.
Oh man, I don't know, the way everyone's so focused on social media. I don't know. We need to get you someone. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not biased, but I mean, I take a football or basketball player. I don't discriminate.
Yeah. Hey man, whatever's
I am manifesting an NBA player, bro.
Hey, well then get it done.
I want to be the first male on the Real Housewives.
Make it happen.
I'm a shout out to Nene, because we want to see each other. Bro, I really love doing this, man, with you.
For real. It's good times, man. Good times. For sure.
My next idea, I really want to get into listener letters, where people will send in their most outrageous or genuine questions or thoughts or concerns, and we will answer them the best of our abilities.
Yes. I give out good advice, so y'all.
You really do. You really do
good advice.
give good advice.
You just need to listen in there. I'm here. Yep.
But we're manifesting sponsors this year. Anybody that's super interested, we have our doors and mics wide open and on.
For real.
But life is gonna be good this year, bro. I feel it this year.
Hey man, a lot of people waking up this year, and y'all know what I mean when I say a lot of people waking up this year. And for the ones that ain't waking up, I feel sorry for you, just a little bit.
But there's nothing else left to say, but I speak truth in my Calvins. I'm about to go enjoy life now. You guys should too. Deuces.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah.
May all your blessings come true.